Welcome, session heads. Greetings from beautiful Telluride, Colorado, here in the San Juan Mountains. If you're not familiar with the area, there are few places more beautiful in Colorado than the San Juan Mountains. Jagged, gray, snow-covered peaks, waterfalls, lush green valleys, rushing rivers, and Telluride sits right in the middle of them in this box canyon with the San Juan River running through it. It is a true mountain town. They have skiing in the winter, and in the summer, it is the home of the world-famous Telluride Bluegrass Festival. If you are a bluegrass fan like me, you must put this on your bucket list. It is a great festival to attend. So I have a gig tomorrow. I play at the farmer's market, as I do every year. And while I was here, I thought maybe I should visit a brewery. Imagine that. Well, as it turns out, Telluride has several options when it comes to breweries, but I'd like to share one with you. It's one you may not have heard of. It's called Stronghouse Brewpub, and it is an historic building in downtown Telluride. In fact, the building, I think, is the last standing intact building from a particular district in downtown Telluride called, I think, the Four Corners District. It was an old warehouse. It's made of stone and wood and iron. It is rustic. It is beautiful on the inside. It was a warehouse back in the late 1800s, and for a long time was that. In the early 1900s, it actually burned. There was a kid who dropped his cigarette, you heard me right, a kid dropped his cigarette in a bale of hay while he was spying on one of the operas in Telluride, and burned down like several buildings, one of which was the warehouse. But after they put the fire out, even though it was gutted, and all the water it took to put it out, the apples in the basement or the cellar were still in good shape and still edible. And so everyone was really impressed with the architecture and how durable it was and how well it kept those goods. So it's been refurbished and it's served as various restaurants and whatnot over the years. But in about 2020, it became the Stronghouse Brewpub. And they named it Stronghouse because they felt it looked so sturdy and had bars on the windows. So it kind of almost looked like a fortress or something. So here in Telluride, I'm here with my wife, and we went down there with some friends to get some food and a pint of beer. So I had their pale ale, which is called Crossfire Pale Ale, and then I also had their IPA called Wrong Way IPA. I like that one the best, and so I got a 4-pack of that to bring home and share with my friends. My wife also had the lager, and she really liked that. She prefers the low alcohol options. But if you are in Telluride, and you should put Telluride on your list of places to visit. And when you're here, definitely check out the craft beer scene, and definitely put Stronghouse Ales on your list, because I can't stress enough how gorgeous the inside of this brewery is. It's one of the best looking and best atmosphere of any brewery that I've been to in Colorado. It really is phenomenal, and their beers are solid. It is a great place to go after a day of hiking up to Bridal Veil Falls, or on the various trails around here, or mountain biking, or in the winter after skiing. It would be a great place when you're tired from your mountaineering activities to sit down, have a pint with friends, and have some food, because it's also a restaurant, I should mention, so they do have a full menu. So again, Stronghouse Ales, check them out, and hope you guys are doing well, and I will see you next time. Here's to Colorado.